buying books because it's a problem. Hey everyone, welcome to my first video. My name is Georgia and I have a book buying problem. So in my first video today I thought that I would do a little book haul because over the last 3 weeks I have bought about 25 books, maybe a little bit more, I'm not entirely sure, but just know that it's a lot of books. So I decided today that I would give you guys a little haul on it all. Please stick with me, I am extremely new to this, but yeah, I really hope you enjoy, and let's just get on with the video. So the first book that I bought was Happily Never After by Lynn Painter. I've already read this. I read it as soon as I got it and I am obsessed. Like 4.5-star read, which is very rare for me, but yes. So if you're not aware, Happily Never After is about a girl named Sophie, and she is at the altar and someone named Max stands up and objects, and it's this whole big thing. Everyone's really confused. Yes, you just have to read and find out, but honestly it is such a good book. Very, 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 very highly recommend Happily Never After. The next book that I got was Wild Love by Elsie Silver. I've never read any of Elsie Silver's books yet, but I really want to try them out, and I saw this one and I've heard really good things about it on BOOKTOX, so thought I would grab it and try it out. I'm really excited to read this one. I'm thinking of doing a reading vlog of some of Elsie Silver's books, so I might include this in it, but I'll just see. The next book I got was Tessa Bailey's Fangirl Down. Again, I don't really know much about this book, but from what I can read on the back and from reviews that I have seen, it's a really quick, easy read, and it's just a cute little love story about a professional golfer named Wells and his sort of fangirl, and her name is Josephine. And yeah, basically from what I can read, it's kind of like they fall in love, but she starts working for him after he quits golf on a whim sort of thing. But again, this one seems, I'm very excited for this one. I am so excited. I love Tessa Bailey's writing, and I love a lot of Tessa Bailey's books. I've read all her books, so I'm super excited to read this one. The next book is My Life with the Walter Boys by Ali Novak. Seriously, I was obsessed. I was so obsessed with the TV show on Netflix. It was so good. It was just so well made, and yeah, it was cheesy. I know it's cheesy, but I love my cheesy TV shows that I can just sit in front of, read a book, and just mindlessly watch, and My Life with the Walter Boys was that, so I definitely had to pick up the book. It's so good, so cheesy, so I can't wait to just like curl up under a blanket and smash through this one, because I have a feeling that I will finish it very quickly, because if it's anything like the show, it's going to be so good. The next one is Before You Knew My Name by, I don't know how to say her last name, Jacqueline Bublitz. I hope I didn't like stuff that one up. But I've never heard of this book like before I bought it, but when I was in the shops I saw it, read the back, instantly was really drawn in, and here we are now. So I guess we'll just see if it's any good. But pretty much the back just says, when she arrived in New York on her 18th birthday, carrying nothing but $600 cash and a stolen camera, Alice Lee was looking for a fresh start. Now, just 1 month later, she is the city's latest Jane Doe, an unidentified murder victim. Ruby Jones is also trying to start over. She travelled halfway across the world to find herself lonelier than ever, until she finds Alice's body by the Hudson River. What? There's more to the back, but that bit just drew me in instantly, and I knew I had to get it, so I'm very, very excited to get through this. And it's not super long, it's just over 300 pages, so that should be a really quick and easy read too, and I'm so excited. So the next 3 books that I got was Things We Never Got Over by Lucy Score, The Things We Left Behind, and Things We Hide from the Light. So I got the 3 books from this little trilogy. I've half read The Things We Never Got Over on my Kindle, like I think when it first came out. I'm not sure when it was, but I think it was like 2 or 3 years ago I started reading it, and I was really, really into it, but at the time I just did not have the time to finish it. So I bought the hardcover book, and I'm so excited because it was really good. I really enjoyed it, but I just want to be able to finish it. And then I obviously got the other 2 books in the trilogy just because I'm the type of person who I really, really just want to have like every single book from a series or a trilogy or from the same universe or world. So I bought all 3, and yeah, I'll just need everyone to let me know their thoughts if you've read it, because I would love to know your opinions. So yeah, and bought The Idea of You by Robin Lee. And it's the movie cover, which kind of does annoy me a little bit, but I couldn't find the non-movie cover. But I am currently reading this now. I am 48 pages in, and I'm not sure how I feel about it so far, but I'm sure you have heard of The Idea of You. It has just come out as a movie with Anne Hathaway and Nicholas Galitzine. I don't know how to say his last name. I haven't seen the movie yet. I really want to read the book first, but this might be a DNF. So far I'm really, really struggling to get into it, and it just really goes straight into like the romance. Like there wasn't really a build-up, which I don't know. I don't really love that. Like I wish there was a bit of a build-up to it, but like we'll see. Yeah, we'll see if I finish this one or not, because yeah, I'm really struggling with it. I'm trying to get comfy. The next book I got is Tell Me What Really Happened by Chelsea Sidoti. I've never heard of this book, but it was another one of those books where I walked into the shops, saw it, read the back, and I was kind of like, ooh, I really, really want to read that. So I picked it up, so I really like the idea of that. I think it could be really interesting, and also just a quick read for when I'm feeling a bit like crime. But something you will notice about me as videos come out and stuff, I love crime books. Like I would say romance and crime are my 2 favorite books. I really try with fantasy, but I can't quite get into it. I would love to. So if anyone has any suggestions on any fantasy books that I could read, please let me know down below, because I really want to try some fantasy reads, and they might be in my next book haul or on my Kindle. So yeah. And then I have Emily Henry's Happy Place. I loved like Beach Read and You and You on Vacation. Those 2 were just such good books, so I just had to pick up Happy Place. And then I bought another series. So I bought Once Upon a Broken Heart by Stephanie Garber, The Ballad of Never After, and A Curse for True Love. So again, like I said, I can never just buy one book. If it's a series, I need to get the whole series. So that's what I did. I got the whole series, and what I believe is this is like a fantasy romance. I've never really read any fantasy romances. I've heard really, really good things about this series, so I decided to finally pick it up and give it a shot. I will probably do a reading vlog on these ones just because so my camera battery died like 2 hours ago. So it's been about 2 hours since I last filmed any clips, but I'm back. So I got up to Mad Honey by Jodi Picoult and Jennifer Finney Boylan. So I picked up this book because I saw Destiny Sidwell, Hayley Pham and Sarah when they did a 24-hour readathon. They all read this book and they all spoke pretty highly about it, so I thought, let's just check it out. We'll see how that one goes. So the next book I got was The Real Book by Sarah Adams. I see this all over TikTok and I just thought that I would love to check it out. I am a sucker for a sports romance. I'm a sucker for any sort of romance really, and this one has really good reviews so far. So I have then picked up The Co-Worker by Frida McFadden. I really like Frida McFadden's books. I've read The Housemaid, and then I've read a few of her other like standalone sort of crime novels, and yeah, I really enjoy them. I love a good crime and I love a good mystery. The next 5 books that I've picked up is Elsie Silver's Chestnut Springs series, which I will be doing a reading vlog on most definitely. I've said that a lot during this video, but I really love watching reading vlogs, but I also love reading, so I thought why not put the two together and film my own reading vlog. So I picked up Flawless by Elsie Silver, Heartless by Elsie Silver, Powerless, Reckless and Hopeless. So I've heard such amazing things about this series. So when I walked into the bookshop and I saw that they had all 5 of the books, it was a no-brainer. I just had to grab them because I just really, really want to read them. I just really want to see what the hype's about and if it's worth the hype. So yeah, stay tuned for that video. So the next 2 books I got, I may have messed up, so now I'm gonna have to go on a hunt, but I got The Right Move and Caught Up by Liz Tom Ford. I made a mistake because I don't have the first book, which is Mile High. I've not read Mile High, so what I'm thinking is I'll probably read Mile High on my Kindle, then read these 2. I'm a bit of a book collector, but also what's the point of having the second and the third book if you don't have the first and if you haven't read the first? So yes, but that's the next 2 books that I've got, and we're finally on to the last 3 books. So I picked up Funny Story by Emily Henry. Again, I said it before, I love Emily Henry. I love her books. I love her writing, her style. I love the funniness and the quirkiness of the books. So I picked up Funny Story by her. So excited to read this one. I seriously cannot wait. So the next book I got is Love Redesigned by Lauren Asher, which is the first book in her Lakefront Billionaires series. So I have read Lauren Asher's Dirty Air series before and I loved it. It hooked me in. Her writing style was great. So when I saw this one, I knew I had to pick it up to try it out. And I also have her book The Fine Print, which I know is a 3-part series of her Dreamland Billionaires series, I believe it was called. I believe it's the Dreamland Billionaires. Yeah. So, which is the first book in the Dreamland Billionaires series, which I also really want to read. So please let me know which series I should read first. What's your thoughts on it? Because I would really like to know. And then the last book that I bought is Bride by Ali Hazelwood. I've heard really great things about this one, and see how we go. So that is all for my book haul. Thank you so much for watching. I will be aiming to post 1 to 2 videos per week, and I will definitely be taking like suggestions on videos and whatnot. I've linked my TikTok and my Instagram down below, which are both like book accounts. And yeah, I'll see you in my next video. Please subscribe if you would like to, and yeah, mwah.